Hey everybody, Dave here. Today we discuss the difference between a solar system, galaxy, and universe, which is a lot of space to cover, including
what's in our solar system, how do we measure distances in space, what are galaxies, and what is the universe.
So let's get started with the solar system.
The solar system is everything that orbits our star, the sun, because of its gravity.
This includes planets, which in my opinion are the least interesting part of the solar system. Because while there are 8 planets, there are 290 moons around those planets that we know of.
Each more interesting than the last.
So let's start with the terrestrial planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars.
These are the planets that you can technically walk on if you don't mind burning hot temperatures, freezing cold temperatures, too little air, or too much air. And after them, we have the asteroid belt in between Mars and Jupiter, which is a failed planet that couldn't fully form because of the gravity of Jupiter. It even has its own dwarf planet, Ceres. And next up are the gas giants: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And finally, the dwarf planet, Pluto.
No longer a planet, but just as cool as ever as a representative of its part of the solar system, the Kuiper Belt.
A vast and cold region of the solar system full of icy objects left over from its formation.
Oh, and did I mention the Oort cloud? It's kind of like the solar system's beehive. It's a bunch of icy tiny little guys flying around the outside of the solar system, every once in a while coming in close as a comet. And the solar system is huge. The Voyager 1 and 2 spacecraft, launched in 1977, just left the solar system in 2012 after 35 years of traveling and 9 billion miles. Which brings me to my next topic: how do we measure things in the solar system? It's too big to use miles. Using miles is like using inches to measure the distance between here and the next state over. It just doesn't make sense.
So we've created a new unit called an AU, short for astronomical unit. It's the average distance between the Earth and the Sun, or 93 million miles. So now, instead of saying that Neptune is 2,779,100,000 miles away, we just say it's 30 AUs.
A galaxy now is different. It's a collection of hundreds of millions or even billions of stars
that come in different shapes and sizes, like elliptical galaxies and irregular galaxies, and of course our favorite, the spiral galaxies, similar to our own Milky Way. We estimate that our galaxy has 100 billion stars in it, and we think it would look similar to this spiral galaxy here, but we don't know exactly because we are inside of it. It would be like you trying to draw your whole school from inside your classroom. You can't, you have to get out of the school, and way out.
Which brings me to the size of our galaxy. If you thought the solar system was big, galaxies are almost unimaginably bigger.
This is our own view of the Milky Way galaxy, and this is only a tiny fraction of the stars that are actually in it. And don't forget, all of those stars could have their own solar systems.
So we have a problem once again. Using AUs to measure the sizes in galaxies doesn't make sense. It's too small. So we need a new unit.
Say hello to the light year. A distance, not a time. It's the distance light travels in a year, which is 5.88 trillion miles. We estimate our galaxy to be about 100,000 light years from one end to the other.
It's stupid big. I know I shouldn't say stupid, but it is. Because my brain can't even think that big. And unfortunately, we haven't even begun to discuss the universe. Now, the universe is everything we know of that exists in space. Galaxies, solar systems, dark matter, dark energy,
runaway supermassive black holes, and it seemingly goes on forever. This was the first really good picture of it taken by the Hubble Space Telescope. It is stunning because each object in this picture, with the exception of a few stars, is a galaxy, each containing billions of stars, most stars with their own solar systems.
And there are 10,000 galaxies in this single image. I'll give you a minute to absorb that. And there's one more thing that you should know.
That Hubble image was only of a tiny spot in the night sky. If you took a similar picture of every other spot in the night sky surrounding Earth, there would be 12,700,000 more pictures like that one.
Now I'll finish this video by saying this. If we are the only intelligent life in the universe, that makes each and every one of us incredibly important and special. So please take care of one another and be kind. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment.